South Korea's defense ministry has unveiled its core tasks for the year with a prime focus on boosting defense capabilities against North Korea's evolving nuclear and missile threats. They include the launching of additional military reconnaissance satellites, as well as the deployment of a new ballistic missile. Our defense correspondent Choi Min-jung explains.
South Korea's defense ministry has announced 3 major tasks for this year to make the country a global pivotal state that embodies peace through strength. First, to boost the country's military, the ministry will prioritize strengthening response capabilities against North Korea's nuclear and missile threats. This will be done by advancing South Korea's space technology in the defense sector. Seoul successfully launched its first military reconnaissance satellite last December and plans to launch 2 more this year, one in April and another in November. The country will also deploy a newly developed homegrown tactical surface-to-surface missile which can precisely strike the regime's command facilities for the very first time this year. The ministry also aims to expand the scope of defense cooperation with countries that share the same values. Last year, South Korea and the U.S. established the Nuclear Consultative Group to strengthen extended deterrence against nuclear threats posed by the North. This year, the two sides will establish joint nuclear operation guidelines, conduct exercises and training that mimic the response to a North Korean nuclear attack, and expand the deployment of U.S. strategic assets on the peninsula. Lastly, the ministry plans to boost strategic defense capabilities through the KDefense industry. It explained that if South Korea's defense exports and production cooperation increase, a supply of Korean-made weapons and ammunition would be available from overseas. These could be utilized in times of emergency and would also generate economic growth. South Korea also said it will make efforts for the signing of the Reciprocal Defense Procurement Agreement between Seoul and Washington to help ease trade barriers for bilateral arms exports. Defense Minister Shin Won-sik said that the ministry will do its best to ensure that national defense also helps the nation's economy. Choi Min-jung, Arirang News.